2020 historically was known to be harsh. The dark ages, honestly. It was our generation's Great Depression that really lasted for like 1 to 2 years, and then it just fell off all of a sudden. As if everything was just a dream and it was all inside our heads. And we're just some crazy guy in a mental asylum. I swear people came out paranoid and more mute than ever once things started to die down. But during that time, chaos happened all over the world. Whether it be in the big cities or your nearest town. You can say many bad things happen, whether it be more people dying, less social activity, people's business going downhill. But one particular group that really got affected was Gen Z, for the worst. Like, it's already bad enough our generation is starting to get more addicted to social media every single day. Add that to not being able to go outside at least once, we're all gonna become a bunch of no-lifes. You're gonna be the generation of Discord mods. Jeez. Wouldn't be surprised if people forgot what touching grass felt like. Imagine finding out that you don't have to go to school for a couple days because the next meme of sickness could possibly be deadly and ruin society. Oh my god, oh no, I'm scared. Your parents in the background probably freaking out, but at first you probably was happy hearing that supposedly good news on the TV. Because as a kid, you'll take what you can get. We take our breaks very, very seriously. Heck, maybe you even start a little mini party in your room full of joy that you don't have to go to school the next day and deal with the NPC creatures and strict teachers. But then those days start turning into weeks, and weeks start turning into months. The next thing you know, the whole world is in lockdown, forcing us to stay at home. I swear they're trying to lock us up in a home jail like we're a bunch of thugs. The audacity these guys have. I ain't no internet thug. Anyone who's going to high school thinking they're getting some type of experience, yeah, you can say psych to that BS. Cause this little guy wanted to come by and ruin it all. Like, lil bro, move around and invade Mars or something. Leave my planet alone. All those plans you had to goof off with your homies in school, yeah, you can say goodbye to that, buddy. It ain't happening, I'm sorry to say it. You finally ask out your school crush, but then the whole world decided you don't deserve happiness. You deserve depression. You ain't getting no play, little Jimmy. Might as well go to the nearest black hole in space because she already got 100 snaps, 1,000 Instagram DMs, and 200 FaceTime since the last week. You need to focus on yourself, bro. There was 2 options a student could go. Go to school and deal with social distancing hall monitors, or stay at home and stare at your little computer screen for the whole day. Which, to be fair, most people are already doing that anyways. I got to experience a bit of both, majority online, since later on my school basically made it a requirement to go home. So you won't have to deal with class clowns and annoying NPCs trying to cause trouble for the memes. Nobody wants to touch your germs. When everything went down at first, I swear people took it as a joke since nobody takes anything seriously. Your freaking grandma could get the disease and then fall down the stairs at the same time and everybody would be laughing at her. That's how down bad of a generation we are. Our humors are screwed. Everybody was told to wear masks and have more space around each other, even though the hallways were more packed than ever. But then again, how you find to tell a bunch of Gen Z kids to be at least 6 foot away from each other? We can barely pay attention to our teacher in school. People wanted to be a bunch of top tier comedy class clowns and troll around. I don't know why they be on their clownery type of timing, but I guess when the world's going bananas, why not follow the trend and go bananas? During lunch, there would be people wanting to be lunch monitors, making sure everybody was 6 feet away from each other. Or else detention for you, lil bro. Like, what detention? Bruh, that's D-second. I swear, their eyes would be scanning the whole room like a hawk. Like the human version of the Eye of Sauron. If you head into class, you already know 2/3 of the class is not even there. As they should, because ain't no way someone's not gonna enjoy their time at home and not get sick. I'm just saying. I totally understand where they're coming from. Probably the worst thing Gen Z kids did around this time was doing that lick objects challenge. Really out here trying to get sick. Like, what's up? Why is bro licking the toilet? There's gotta be something wrong with people. The kids who are thinking this was fun and normal gotta have a peanut-sized brain. But anyway, screw the IRL experience and talking to NPCs. Now let's talk about the real effects from this disaster. Majority of the kids head back home in lockdown, and your teacher either tells you to use the school computer to learn the next boring assignment. That's when apps like Zoom start to blow up like crazy. When it comes to online, most schools weren't prepared at all for this. Since at the end of the day, that's not what they signed up for. I remember this one teacher who was on mute for the longest. Just the fact that they were on their boomer stuff, not being able to figure out technology whatsoever. The process for them to do what would seem like a simple task would be the equivalent to solving a Rubik's Cube in 10 seconds. And you know nobody's going to be helping the teacher in their quarantine crisis. You would be catching people laughing in the background on mute, texting their homies on what's going on. And why is this teacher acting mad dumb? Of course though, until Mr. Buzzkill, aka the teacher's pet, yes, I got beef with you, ruins everything and tells the teacher what to do. If anything, the teacher's pet's out here teaching the class. Like, bro, you're not the teacher. Like, I get it, we're at home to get our education on. But if you don't know what to do, that's not my fault, G. You better figure that out on your own. You should prepare next time. Hey, yo, I just sound like a devious strict teacher, but I swear they deserve to hear that. They be wanting to boss everybody around like they Mr. Perfect or something. This era of Zoom classes introduced us to a lot more digital trolls, since they couldn't do it IRL at school. People were out here crashing random classes, trolling, or doing random skits. I'm out here seeing goofy characters on camera. Like, seriously, bro, what is you doing? Who in their right mind is thinking of dressing up as Pennywise to a digital class? There was a kid dressed up as a dinosaur one time, chilling, doing his assignments. The teacher let it slide too, since at the end of the day, he was working on what he needed to do. He wasn't breaking no rules. Hey, yo, no cap, W teacher, because any other teacher be talking about some dress code. I'm like, huh? Dress code? What are you gonna do? Send me back home? That's where I'm at already, dummy. Let me rock out with my calm fit and peace. I ain't dressing to impress. The problem we had is that some of our school computer microphones were tripping for some reason. Miss Johnson over here asking everybody to unmute and have their camera on for certain work. You would catch me on my Mr. Cappity Cap Cat time and eyeing my balls off, saying there's a whole malfunction or something on my computer. Because let's be real, how would they know? Unless they hit me with that FBI type of timing and look through my camera or something. Then again, they would be invading my privacy. Hey man, I wouldn't be surprised. When the teachers gave us a test to do, the kids in the class would be texting each other the answers. Being some W mans. Hey yo, shout out to the nerds who are helping your boy out for real. Hey little Jimmy, what are you staring down for? Okay, Miss Johnson, get off my yak. Little do they know you're out here big braining the whole school system. Yes sir, you get those answers, my boy. Ain't nobody got time to study the most random crap imaginable. The popular kids really fell off since they really couldn't show off. Unless you treated the Zoom class like a clothing haul. There was this one girl who did. I think she had her camera on by accident. You think that's bad though? Trying to poop and then you turn on the camera on accident. Now that's embarrassing. I ain't trying to have people looking at my crotch now. If anything, you catching me take the bathroom break. I'm not gonna bring my class with me there. I'm not gonna be no dedicated nerd, okay? You had randoms risen up each other through DMs or in class chat. Like, okay, G, I see you carrying the number. Since we talking about 2020, you already know that TikTok's is ready to thrive. Since the majority of content was relatable, corny Gen Z humor, people started to focus on practicing their new TikTok dance instead of paying attention to class. Come on now, dog. You might as well close the tab if you want to be dancing around. This ain't dancing class, okay? And even if they were in class, don't expect them to answer any type of questions. Just be on their phone mindlessly like a zombie, laughing their shorts off while you yell at them for your attention. Just kick bro out of here. He doesn't care. If you had any type of PE related classes, I'm sorry to say it, but I'm not gonna be doing no push-ups. If you ever had to do a school project online, I wish the best for you, because I don't know why, but they would always like to randomize and give us the worst partners. You don't know the pain of having to deal with people who don't care. Like bro, I barely do any type of work myself. Add that with the dumbest non-caring kids in the class, just expect a big fat F+ grade. Since everyone was at the crib, you know what that means. The gamers were trying to have a field day. They were out here playing Prime, Fortnite, and 2K while having a pre-recorded video of themselves acting like they were focusing in class. The gamers put more effort trying to find ways to finesse and play the video game instead of actually paying attention in class. My internet was having some problems. Therefore, I wasn't able to make it to class today. I rate the whole experience a 6 out of 10 because it had its pros and it had its cons. I wasn't going crazy or insane like these other kids, okay? How was school for you in 2020? Did you have to go to online school or did you rock it out with the NPCs IRL? If you want to interact with me, I'll put my social media and Discord link down in the description below. I very appreciate you hit that like button and subscribe, post notifications on to know when I drop another video. Stay blessed and I'm out of here.
If you enjoyed today's video, go check out this random video and follow socials to keep up to date with Jeffrey Blessed.